So we just finished visiting the baby lion's three best friends. We dropped a cupcake at Riley's house. Teddy finished his in record time, and Leo, well, he decided to have his on two paws. The poor little baby lion is extremely tired. He's literally falling asleep on the way back home, and I don't know if he'll make it. We finally get back home. The sloth is on her way back home. The baby lion hops inside, and it's time to celebrate with the entire family. Now we got the decorations, a bunch of gifts, a bunch of balloons, and of course the baby lion saying, "Can I please open one of them?" And we still have to give him a bunch of edible treats, including this awesome cheeseburger, and put on his hat, his bow tie, his bandana, and best of all, we can't forget his cake. But not just any cake, a bacon and cheese birthday cake specifically made for dogs, and I think the baby lion is literally gonna love this more than anything. Anyways, before anything happens, we need to open up his gifts. Leo got him a little pet frog and a bunch of edible treats. Riley got him this long, lanky, wiggly toy, a tag that says baby lion on it, and a little cupcake that I decided to give the baby lion, and you know exactly what happened next. And of course, presents from us, a bag of treats, and the first toy we ever gave him, his favorite toy, the little blue dino that he unfortunately destroyed a few months ago. So we sat down together and started watching YouTube videos about baby lions. One roar was all it took for the baby lion to jump off the couch and run away as fast as he could. I low-key felt bad, so I gave him the other half of the edible bone, and that was enough for the baby lion to enter a food coma for the next half hour. The sloth finally arrives. The baby lion missed her an insane amount. She obviously missed him a lot too. One thing's for certain, the baby lion definitely didn't miss the squeezes. Anyways, I was extremely excited to show the sloth the baby lion's cake, and she literally couldn't believe it tastes like bacon and cheese. We had to leave the cake outside the freezer so it would melt in time. Meanwhile, it was time to take the sloth upstairs and show her brand new room. To say the least, she seemed like she liked it quite a bit. Immediately starts jumping on the bed. Shout out to Bob the Builder for painting the entire room in one day. Anyways, while we're all upstairs admiring the sloth's new room, we got the baby lion downstairs wondering what's going on, because technically it is his birthday. We got cheese and crackers for the sloth, 2 cups of tea for Mother Goose and Bob the Builder, a bunch of spring rolls for yours truly. I took a bite, instantly regretted it. Now, Mother Goose bought a bunch of party blowers, so I decided to try it out in front of the baby lion just to see his reaction, and it did not go well. In fact, I've never seen him so terrified in his life. And that's why I decided to put on the baby lion's birthday boy bandana, and I'm pretty surprised he didn't give me a hard time for it. And obviously, it's no party if we don't get sushi, because let's be honest, who doesn't like sushi? And while we're all sitting there trying to have dinner, the baby lion's wondering when he can finally have that cake and play with his presents. The sloth had way too much wasabi, went to get her water bottle, and the baby lion moved himself under the table. All of a sudden, the sloth sees Harry Styles on TV, gets closer, and says, "Wow, he looks even better in 4K, and out of nowhere, the baby lion puts his paw on her foot, and so she gives him a cookie. And boy, did he love this cookie. Literally, nobody could go around him in a 1-meter radius unless they planned on losing their arm. Anyways, it was time to change the vibe, put on some birthday music. I tried putting a candle in the cake, but unfortunately, it was frozen, and meanwhile, Mother Goose was convincing the baby lion to keep his birthday hat on. It did cost us an insane amount of treats, but we got the job done, took a million pictures of him. He was getting extremely frustrated. At one point, the hat fell off, and he was ready to eat it. Anyways, it was time to give the baby lion a well-deserved slice of his birthday cake. We had to put it in the microwave so it would melt a little bit, and again, nobody could go near him. The sloth cut the baby lion's burger in half. One half we had a perfect burger, the other half was scrambled, so for the rest of the night we found random pieces of cheese, pickles, and buns around the house. Even though the baby lion had a bunch of new toys, he was extremely entertained with one single balloon, had a very hard time bringing it up the stairs, and I'd like to take a moment and thank every single person who wished him a happy birthday.